Good day, gents. We're in video tutorial number 2 of worksheet 38 of your isometric. In the first video, we constructed the material here, or the face, that is orientated in the front view. So if we go to CAD, you'll see it. We learned how to construct an isometric circle, and using our trim command, we were able to produce the start of that cylindrical seat through the middle of the object. Now we're going to go ahead and construct the features or aspects or faces of the object that would face upwards so that we would see in the top view. So it's these little C shapes here, okay, that are connected from both base edges, and this little cylindrical seat in the middle. So let's go ahead to CAD, and what we're going to do here is I'm going to start by pushing lines or edges, right, across to the from the inside of the cylindrical seat, or either edge of the cylindrical seat, all the way to the back. And why am I doing that? Well, if I have a look at my PDF model, you can see that those 2 points have a line that goes all the way through at 30 degrees to the back edge of our construction. So that's a nice place to start. Let me orientate myself correctly with my cursor and go ahead and push that all the way through to the back. I'm going to, remember, move over, otherwise it potentially will snap off the 30-degree angle, and then I'm going to use my trim command to come in and clean that up nicely. From there, I'm going to work in those little C shapes that we have at the top there, that connect both base edges, and we know we've got a total of 8 mils, okay, in width along that whole space there, that whole face. So we're going to work off the edges here. I'm going to work off 8 from that corner there, 8 and enter. I'm going to come back here, space bar to re-engage the command that I've just used, 8 from there. Alright, so we're going to continue at the back. We're going to come off the back again with 8 millimeters. Let me just get my cursor positioned correctly. Alright, so we're going to push out to the back corner there. Because we've done the construction already, we can obviously keep referencing off this, what we could call scaffolding. Right, so again, I can come off there, 8 mils. I can come off here, 8 mils. And there we have it. Right, in order to get an 8 mil line parallel to this, I'm actually just going to use a circle command. So I'm going to click on this point. Let me use construction layer. Circle command, click on that point, and because in isometrics everything is a scale of 1:1, as there's no diminishing perspective, I'm going to type in 8 for my radius and enter. I'm going to do that on both sides. You can either copy that circle and move it across and use that as a reference point, or another circle with 8 mils as a reference. Now then what I'm going to do is we'll use a construction line. I'm going to just diminish or turn off my line weights to ensure that I snap on the line. I'm going to move that across, and I'm going to click and move it across. Make sure that I'm snapped on the line where it intersects. I'm going to move it across. I'll trim that out. Right, and then I'm going to line weight back on. Now what I'll do here is go back to my outlines, right, and orientate my cursor correctly, and then just move in and intersect that line that I've just drawn. And you'll see now we can go and join up those points with the outline. Okay, reorientate my cursor, and there we go, join up. I'll go and trim the excess in a moment. The construction lines don't necessarily matter, so make sure I'm on that point. And there we go, I can join those 2 points, and now you'll see that I have everything in place. Right, I can go ahead and delete the excess line. There we go. So that is complete, other than the part of this, the isometric circle at the back that we need to include. We will need to add an edge to that feature over there, because remember, every point has 3 edges meeting at it. So we're going to trim that, not line command, trim that up. Right, then we need to add the additional circle at the back here. So there's 2 things you can do. You can go back to your ISO circle command, axis end, and go find the center point along there. Draw that ISO circle with the same radius and then trim the excess. But I'm going to be smart here. I'm going to take the one I've already done. I'm going to copy it, right? So click on it. I'm going to type in CO for copy, then enter. grab this as a reference point, and I can just pull that back right onto that back point there, and then go ahead and trim my excess, which I would have had to have done anyway if I drew a new circle. So there we go, all those parts of that isometric circle that would be hidden. Right, so that's the top view aspect of this isometric. In the next video, we're going to look at all the side view aspects, or right side view aspects of this cylindrical seat model. Right.